killed after her wedding. This woman, her name is Amara, not her real name. She used to live with her mother before she got married. But before the marriage, she had an history of coming from a poor family. Let's go into her story. Amara, a girl from a village of Kalwanga in Gomba district, was born to a woman called Namuddu Angela, and this woman was the mother of three, and Amara being the last born. As you know, the last borns, God blesses them a lot with children, with money. So this one was blessed with the money. Amara, being a very beautiful girl, never thought that life would turn out like that. She studied with her mother in her village in Kalwanga, and later got a scholarship which took her to Kampala, where she studied in a school called Budo Primary School. She studied and finished, went to secondary school, and later went to campus. To rush through that story, her grades were always making her pushed to the next level. In her university level, he met a man called Jeff. Jeff was a good man and loved her so much. They stayed with Jeff for the 3 years she spent at campus. Doing a business course, Amara finished school and started looking for jobs. It was very hard for her to get a job, so she took 10 years looking for a job. In the meantime, Jeff got a job and transferred to Rwanda, where he worked and forgot about Amara. With time, Amara, after crying to God for a job, she suffered to get a job, but with time she cried to God and God gave her a job. Started with working with a company in Uganda, and that company would have been the company that broke out everything for country. Yandibadde company emuwanguza naye yasangayo omusajja yamuwa wampeta n'afumbirwa. She got married to this man, and this man, after marrying her, transferred her to her good apartments in Kololo. So Amara right now is living a lavish life. As she's moving around town, one day she met Jeff. Oh, they caught up so fast. Hi, how are you? Welcome. How is life? She was so happy to find a friend. And so they organized for a cup of coffee. During that cup of coffee, that's when Amara disclosed to the man that she's actually married, which did not leave Jeff so happy. Because at this time, Jeff had gotten money and wanted to marry Amara. However, Amara could not accept. So when Amara separated with Jeff, he went back and told the husband, I met this hobby of mine, but I wanted to marry me, though I'm already taken. So the man kept it as something minor. However, Jeff did not take it minor. He communicated to her on a daily basis. And after 1 month, because he met Jeff after 1 month after marriage, by the 2nd month, Jeff had started trying to hook up with Amara again. Amara made, it would be a mistake of overseeing this man. So what happened? Later on, because they have been seeing each other for quite some time, Amara and Jeff hit up a little bit, that they became too much of a friend. And in this, Jeff planned something. Said, I'll have a special for you. Let's just say goodbye to each other so that I leave you alone to enjoy your marriage. That's Jeff. Amara was happy and said, wow, that is nice. So she came for a final evening tea. But in that final evening tea, as she went to the bathroom, Jeff did something to the tea. Amara finished the bathroom and went back home. By the time she reached home, she started feeling pain, stomach pain. So when she felt stomach pain, she cried and called the husband. The husband came, took her to hospital, but she had by the time she reached hospital, she had laid in the house. Amara died. So Amara, after her death and burial, they traced her phone and found out that she has been talking to Jeff earlier that day. So Jeff was called to police to answer for Amara's case, and Jeff denied everything. But then they insisted, they followed up whatever has happened, and Jeff was later arrested. They checked, and she had the last meal with Jeff, and that is when they arrested Jeff. That's the end of our story. So today I want you to pick a lesson. When you have separated from someone, no matter how good this person has been, try to avoid the person, because at times people don't take love the right way. They love you today they want to get a hammer and kill you. That is people. So as you're doing this and the other, don't forget that the people we are actually playing with, they don't wish us well. They wish to see us failing, they wish to see us suffering, they wish to see our children struggling, and they want us to be their women. At times the man wants to see you at home, doesn't want you to work, and just imagine you getting a man who can even let you work and you compete with him. It is very, very hurting for them. So that's how we lost our friend Amara. Don't lose your life to your ex. Avoid seeing your ex. Avoid seeing the people you left, because you don't know what they are going through. At times we see people, at times you make parties and call every friend of yours. And among those friends are ones who give you poison. The girl opened up a shop somewhere here, and then she called all her friends. Among the friends, one gave her poison and she died the next day. There is also another girl who was pregnant, and the friends threw her a baby shower. In that baby shower, one of them, I think, poisoned her. 2 days later, she died. So, in whatever you do, be careful, because the people you call your friends are at times not your friends. Have a beautiful day. Bye.